Hello, ZSR fans. Welcome to another, well, actually our first bracket qualifier for this tournament. This is the Miniblins 2026 tournament between Bobby and Poke, and this is the Molgera winners bracket quarterfinals. So the top bracket, two amazing runners. On tracking today, we have Lota, double tracking. Thank you so much. And on commentary with me is Q David.
And Doofus in the comments booth. Hell yeah. Yeah, I am very excited for this bracket race. Two runners I am pretty close with. Davis everywhere those days, true. If everywhere means MMR and Wind Waker.
Yeah. Okay. We should be starting in a decent amount of time.
Yeah. But yeah, as already said, both really good runners. Bobby, of course, reigning champion of Season 8, and Poke, I guess, runner-up in Molgera's Season 1 tourney. And we're starting at Star.
With a bait bag, it looks like. Okay, I will get hints really fast.
Yep, bait bag as starting item.
Oh my god, he goes through too quick.
I already
Really
saw Baron Cliffblad. C2 Goma. And yeah, C2 Hamra.
Oh no, okay. Headstone Foolish.
It's not even that it's no ET. It's also that we don't start with power bracelets for once.
Yeah, that is nice.
I saw Picky chest is vanilla, so we can just skip that.
Yeah, okay, so Maze Bow. Okay, I think these are correct. I'll touch them up a little bit, but... These were quickly written.
Yeah, Bobby is just going through them very quickly. And we see two different openers. On the one hand, Bobby starting with Outset, and on the other we have Poke just going straight for Windfall.
Let me go back a tiny bit. I need to read the hints. Yeah, this isn't even a real.
Yeah, routing around BPR and Thorn Fairy will be interesting to see since Cliff Plateau is barren. So we'll likely just hold off until we get Grapple and Hammer, I assume.
I promise you, I will, those hints will look better. That's not just a short, tiny path. And oh, oops, that's a 0. Ooh, shard on under.
First piece of
nice.
cheese.
Underling's house.
Underling's house. And some money to start off the seat on Maggie. Will be very nice for all endeavors that include the mailbox, and of course just for the $20 checks, for the $20 check on the Beetle ship, which might as well just be our path, since it is path to, since C is path to Goma, but we'll have to see. And I guess since Bobby doesn't have 20 rupees, he didn't check for Beetle yet. Can we ask seeing Poke? We are seeing Poke doing Pictoless LDC. Usually, most runners stand on one of two sides, either just delay until Picto or rush immediately. I think Poke knows that Bobby mostly delays LDC until he has a Picto. Poke probably wants to try and get an advantage by doing it early.
I firmly stand on the side that I delay it.
Which is also very fair play.
But I also do agree that when you're playing a runner as good as Bobby, you have to take some risks. You have to take some big chances to try to get some advantage.
Oh, absolutely.
So an interesting hint on this one was Ghost Ship was Cabana-D'd and it was not required. So Cabana Inner is not required, and Ghost Ship's not required to see, which is very
It's
good.
honestly a really nice hint.
Yeah, that's probably...
Because that means
wouldn't say the
you
best
just
hint
kind of have a
possible,
Pseudosphere 0 check on top of Waterfall. Which is always just nice. With Bomb Island, for example.
Yeah. Especially just not having to route around Ghost Ship is just a nice thing, because I end up doing that in some seeds. Oh, there goes Poke.
That as well.
And there he goes down into the water. Okay, hint should be good,
Yep.
I believe. Let's see. Ooh,
Okay, there's a
there is
spike
something
on
on...
Great Fish, as peaked by Bacon. Not by Bacon. You are not running. As peaked
Yeah.
by Bobby.
Yep, that's me. I'm Bobby. Second best player in the world. At least in this tournament. Oh, I do know their numbers are off. I think their numbers are still on S8 rankings, I believe.
Yeah, those are still S8 seed numbers.
Let's see how to fix that.
Bobby is
How do I
currently
fix
not
that?
first seed, instead he's second seed. And Poke is currently seed 7.
So how do I fix that?
I think for us, not really anyway.
Okay, so this is a
I think
certified...
that is... Yeah, we have to bother a certain someone with that.
Just, you know... Anyways, okay, let's see. What are the commands? Let's see. Foolish Path. Okay, items Foolish Path. So... Okay, there you go. See, that is more looking. Okay.
Yeah.
So far, pretty normal. Iron Boots for Poke's side, which is not gonna help the seed at all, unfortunately.
Nope, absolutely not required. Those iron boots on Tot. And seems like the LDC play did not yield Poke with anything. Shot on Beetle. With that, you're just hoping that there's... Yeah, I'm
really scary
currently thinking about the potential of a Master Sword Chamber path, but we'll have to wait until we're done with checking Salvage Core and Cyclos.
I wonder if logically that first bow could be or the progressive bow on Maze Chest could be the first bow. I don't think it's impossible.
It is definitely not impossible, that's true.
Did we
just
see
not likely. Okay, that's our first start.
From Salvage. I don't know if he got it or not. But
Poke sailed past Salvage.
Okay. I see.
Okay, and it's getting bait.
Yeah, both runners, I think. Yeah, going to use bait for this because obviously no projectile.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bobby going for the goated pair dupe because it is good to pair dupe. It's really annoying sometimes, especially because you have to click back in if you miss it, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense for a path. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense for a path.
Yep, we did see a spiky on Great Fish, so we might have a grapple there, potentially.
Yeah, very possible. Ooh, double spiky.
Or here on Fly Across.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all spiky on Dragon Roost.
Yeah, that is... No one will complain about that, I know that. One of the rare times we're actually getting all the stuff for an early DRI dip is, like, good. It's an interesting way to do this on Bobby's side.
Oh yeah, that's how I personally do it as well.
Okay. Okay, wooden on top, it looks like. I believe those wood. Yeah. Okay,
more cheese?
Yep, more cheese. Already 3. Note
to Mom on left boulder. No, this has no dungeon entrance rando.
It would be confusing, unfortunately.
Yeah,
the
for a
beginner
beginner
runners.
tournament, that's not really a good option to include, in my opinion.
It'd be fun, though. Just not for a beginner tourney, but it'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean,
Nope.
I'm a big sucker for entrance rando anyway. I do love playing mixed pools.
Yeah. Me personally, not as much. But
Yeah.
one day we will have our mixed pools co-op tournament. One day.
The second one.
TM. Yeah, TM.
After the one at the end of 2023 and start of 2024.
Yep. It'll happen, I believe. Yeah, DR is very fun at multi-world, I can agree.
I love DER.
A lot of fun things you don't get to do in vanilla rando.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
not something that's really feasible for beginner settings.
Another question is, will Bobby do full windfall here, or just do the first couple? Because I don't mind doing either, I believe.
Yeah, maybe Bobby is also just thinking that he should do Pictoless LDC, just because Poke could threaten it, which he obviously did, but Bobby has no way of knowing. So it'll be interesting to see if he just trusts in his own execution and routing skills enough to say, okay, even if you do it, I don't care, I'll still follow my own routing plans. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
On that. I
Yeah,
did it for the first
bites you
few
too much.
seeds with these settings, but I quickly abandoned that.
Yeah, it ends up biting you a lot compared to having
Yeah,
it
and
not
most of the
hurt.
time, Pictos are just early as well.
Yeah. I had a seed where
In most seeds.
Pompey and Vera had a Picto. That was really fun. Yeah, it was double spiky on top, and then it was Picto on Pompey and Vera. I was like, okay, that's cool.
Dang.
And then, oh yeah, and then Hammer was on Summonenko, which was Helma Path, so that was fun. We will see Bobby going for LDC Pictoless, though.
Okay.
And the path? Just sword. Okay. Could still
Okay.
be Forbidden... Oh no, Forbidden Woods can't be. Oh, it still could be, but you'd have to get grapple first. So...
Forbidden Woods is not even
Sorry,
required dungeon.
not Forbidden Woods. Forest Haven. I always get the
Yes.
island mixed with the...
Oh yeah, Forest
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Oopsies. I know the dungeons, I just
Yeah,
don't know
since
the names.
Cliffblood is... Yeah, since Cliffblood is into Baron, we have not seen the Small Island Peak yet.
Oh, Poke shot sniped. Dang. Impeccable aim.
Headshot. Yeah, that is true.
That was just a complete no-scope.
So it seems like Bobby stored a shard on top of Boulder.
Yeah, he did mark off a shard, so I'm assuming it's a shard.
Yeah. This tracker does indicate that he's on 4 shards.
I'll say, yeah, I don't know if... Did Bobby go to Needle? I don't think so, because he didn't have bait,
not
I
sure.
believe. Like, he has bait back, but I don't think he bought bait by that point. So... I don't think he even went to go peek it, so...
After his outside dip, he didn't have enough money to buy anything from Beetle.
Yeah.
I think.
No, I don't believe so. I think he got everything on the looks wooden, I think.
I can absolutely not
it's
tell.
really hard to tell.
And neither can Poke.
Yeah, I'm one to just go right up to it like this and just peek it with C up.
Yeah.
Not C up, but like C down. Okay, it was nothing, so... Okay, we will get Poke getting his items, whatever those items are.
One
Yo,
saw,
double
2
wood.
shots.
Okay, yes, those.
Lean to the corner of my foot to see if the chest is wooden. That's a mood.
Yeah, I'm lucky to have a second monitor now, so I can actually like look in a little bit more. After this, I don't know. Probably go Forest Haven here just to get the 2 quick checks there, and maybe. Let's see, I don't know. This is kind of hard to decide. There's not really a lot that you can go to do anyways, but. We'll see what Bobby does after this. Okay, yeah, Bobby's gonna go get his leaf, okay. And also his note to mom, and I think that was it on Popprint, wasn't it? I believe so. Poke will be able to get this shard faster because of having leaf. Yeah, leaf on salvage. Yeah, I was talking more of the collective island stuff. Poke, yeah, Poke will be safe here. It's always a weird trick to do. You have to be so like lenient or like very stingy on the. Oh, and Poke did overshoot it. Dang.
Sorry about that. Wi-Fi is doing
Oh,
things
I see.
I do not
I see.
like.
Yeah. I was wondering if it was mine for a second. I was like, no, the streams are still going, so I should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised that Poke didn't go for the leaf strat for this.
Yeah, it is faster, arguably.
Yeah, I think it's just considerably faster, but maybe just forgetting that he had leaf because I would probably do the same.
Yeah.
Not any slope, but a good amount of slopes. Like probably I would say 70% of them. Okay, Poke is
Yeah,
gonna go
chest
to...
storage is powerful.
Yeah,
Honestly, I gotta say, I like
I
that
bet.
choice of dipping DRI.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, because your path you already
Because Puck
checked
basically
one.
exhausted every hard leaf lock check, well, except top of waterfall.
Yeah, which that's kind of I would wait to have bombs or power bracelets for there, to be honest with you, so I can actually just do Bomb Island fully. Or I guess Hookshot technically
Yeah.
would be nice too, but
Yeah, it's like 2 implications of that leaf path, if it is even path. It's very likely, but not guaranteed,
yeah,
since we have no idea on cycles yet.
yeah,
The 2 things are that leaf is A, just required to get grapple wherever it is, or B, it's just the only way that you can enter DRC. Since the
I'm
leaf
leaning.
locks power bracelets, a bottle, and bombs.
Cost Pit would be funny. That is true. Oh, no, the poor Pico ones. They just wanted their stick. Now they are dead. Yeah, I'm leaning towards the latter of just it being the only way to open, considering how little we already have. And Bobby will be doing the same here, so say I wouldn't say Bobby's ahead, but he has checked a couple, or he's checked Outset and Diamond Step, while Poke hasn't, but... Oh, 2 swords already, it's really nice. It's been... I've seen a very common theme where it's a lot of swords and shards, and then, like, bows are, like, super late, or just completely early.
Yeah.
I guess it's another thing that we probably haven't mentioned, that red warps now take you to the dungeons that are required, no matter what. Versus how it used to be was,
Yeah.
I think, DRC, Forbidden Woods, and Taji linked, and then FF, ET, Wind Temple linked. So
Yeah.
they've changed that, gotten it to link up, which is really cool. Shout out all of our lovely developers.
Yeah, as long... Yeah. Since we have 3 dungeons or less enable new settings, those can now be linked. Which is really nice since it does open up some more routing options. And encourages some amount of routing diversity through dungeons.
Yeah, because at the very least, if you have like a really weird couple checks that you have to do, you just have a red warp for that. So it's kind of nice. Oh, the pot missed. Just stab the bomb. That works. I'm very partial to just stabbing it.
Yeah,
but...
yeah. I personally like to do it with the pot as well, though.
Yeah, I think it isn't as scary. I would say it's just you have the chance to miss. Oh, it is spiky.
Okay, this is
Grapple.
spiky across lava pit. Could in theory be grapple.
Okay, bombs.
Okay, bombs.
That is still,
so that's one
yeah.
of the 3 that's locked by leaf already.
Yeah, that is very nice. That opens up a lot more, where you don't have to do as annoying stuff and Poke just use bombs to open the thing. You don't have to use the.
I was about to say the same thing. Using bombs to break the barrier is just plain faster in that instance.
Yeah.
That's probably something that we will likely also just see from Bobby. Also, leafing across the section with the boulder. It's also faster than just blowing it up because it also skips the cutscene.
Or you just get storage somewhere and like store the cutscene. Easy. That's just how easy this game is, obviously. I wish. Yeah, we will see the bomb. So Bobby is, this is probably the thing that I would say Bobby is the best at, is just his pure execution is just very, very hard to match. So that's one thing that we'll probably see at some point, is just Bobby has played so much of this game, he is very, very he is very, very hard to beat. Okay, Poke is remembering that he has bombs, that is good.
Very tough not to crack.
Yeah. I guess another thing that we can say is that in previous seasons, a small key could be on the big key chest, and that is not something that is happening because we are on, I believe, I forget what the exact.
It's
Exact
no
logic.
obscure logic enabled.
Okay. Yeah. So no weird small key locations. They will have to be all within the first 6 checks of Dragon Roost, I believe. I'm not saying the other things, I'm not, but
First 8.
the first 8, okay. Perfect. I didn't have to say the other one. The one in between those 2 numbers. After saying 6. I refuse. Yeah.
Yeah, unless obscure logic is turned to I don't know if it's normal or hard. It's either of those 2. Unless that is turned on, a small key can never be in big key chest. So for these settings, there's no way.
Also, specifically in Dragon Roost 2. Like, I think there's other dungeons that it can be on big key, obviously, but...
Yeah, correct. Small key skip is never something you should ever consider unless you know it's a key on across lava pit.
This Dragon Roost hasn't really been too much. Like, I'm assuming those bombs will probably just unlock grapple, but...
Could just be, yeah.
This has been a kind of like not very big DRC. DRC backwards in shambles. I agree. Oh yeah, no. Like I mean, he's already caught up to Poke pretty much completely. Just crazy. Hurricane spin.
Okay, that's useless
No,
ghost
never
ship
mind.
shot.
I was happy for 1 second. Mispeaked it. Oh my god, that was
Okay,
insane.
there's
That's
a
crazy.
Picto.
Both runners unhappy, but at the same time they have
Both
lead, so it's
picking
not
up
too
the
bad.
ghost ship shot that was not required.
Yeah, I'd have it honestly. If it was Hurricane spin, I'd be much happier. I've had 1 seed where I can Hurricane spin into the barrier. Well, 2 technically, but I forgot to do it the first time. Oh, perfect. Do storage. Yeah. Oh, I don't have time. Oh, no, I did have time. It's definitely hard to hit that storage.
Yeah.
I guess it's not hard, it's just getting the timing perfect
Also,
in one
slight
try is tough.
optimization for mini boss. You can walk through that gate into the arena while pulling a bomb, which makes the cutscene a bit faster.
Yeah. Also, you can very possibly blow yourself off the bomb, which is really funny.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Just another shard. It's looking like it could be
Okay.
first bow on May's chest.
It is very well possible.
Also, we'll see. It looks like Poke's gonna be... Okay, no, it's just Bobby's just gonna go through the warp pod instead. I was gonna say... I thought Bobby was just gonna dip out for a second. I was like, he can? I don't know how it would be leaving under rope bridge, but...
Yeah.
I wonder if this is just slower than leaping across the gap, / doing the storage and voiding out. I think it is. Oh, he might have been low on magic anyways. That might have been the
think
reason.
so. Yeah.
Pokes barely has enough magic to get through, but he'll get a spiky.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
Skull
the
Hammer, okay.
path for Alborok.
Yeah. So we have a full clearable Helma now. And hopefully just grapple on like boss container or something like that.
Yep.
Would be pretty nice.
That is
Without
very
that
well
hammer,
possible, yeah.
this would have been very annoying, I will say. This would have been like a really rough dip, besides like having bombs obviously, but getting that hammer is really nice. Honestly, I think Bobby has just about caught up. I think lost a little bit of time with that save quit, but not really enough to make much of a difference. We're both going to Eastern, makes sense.
Again, Wi-Fi moment.
Yeah, I'm expecting it at this point. This doesn't mess up like anything restream related.
Yeah,
That's
you
kind of
better
amazing.
be.
Bomb mail, anything? Nope. Throw the thorn from here if you are not a coward. I'm a coward. I'd also probably just wait to do Bird's Peak first, but I'm not doing Bird's Peak with bait.
Yeah, honestly, I think after Eastern you just go FF, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Just play a bit more until you have grapple.
That would be the ultimate knight move in chess. I said it's 3 and 1, not 2 and 1, but you know, close enough. It's probably 2 ahead on shards right now. Okay, just I say that. Perfect. Never mind. You didn't hear that. No, you're fine, Loda. Trust me, you're double tracking. I give you all the slack. You're good. Okay, so looks like Poke is going. I believe this is, yeah, Private Oasis. Yeah,
This looks like Paralysis, yeah.
yeah. So we'll see how much this pays
Like I
off.
said, I do like Bobby's play better.
Yeah, I agree.
Since you are just able to full clear FF is guaranteed progression. And you really don't skip much time.
Just getting this one right now.
By doing it later.
Yeah. We could get a 1 cycle, or a technically 3 cycle, I guess. Never mind.
Okay.
Actually, it is now a
Load
3 cycle. It would be 2 cycle usually.
Aurora's Pearl.
It could be useful, depending.
And it could still just lead to grapple in theory. It is, after all, still a leaf lock check. Well, it is leaf and or... Well, yeah, it's leaf or hookshot lock, but we have no idea where hookshot is currently.
Yeah. Okay, if you get a grapple here, do you go into the red warp? I say yes. That's my vote.
If you
I don't know how much time it really saves.
If you get grapple in FF, you definitely go back to DRC. If you don't, then you never come back to FF because the DRC warp at the start of DRI is just way faster.
Yeah. I just wonder how quick you'd go straight to DRC. I think you'd just go immediately now. Wouldn't make sense to wait.
Yeah.
Like, unless you want to try to fish for like a bow or something like that, so it's a semi-quicker Goma fight, but I don't think it'd really be worth it.
That's not worth it, in my opinion.
No, I don't believe so. Especially if it's just a bow on Goma.
If you get Goma 1 cycle, that's like 1 to 2 seconds maximum of. Not sure exactly if it's faster.
Yeah.
Okay, Poke was initially looking to get the storage for the boulder. Oh, hookshot.
Hookshot is nice. Ooh, mirror shield, that is... Oh, that's an interesting... I guess that is probably a little faster. The first storage spot is so hard. Like, I don't know why I have so much trouble with that FS spot, I swear. Yeah, I definitely do like this for Bobby more, because Bobby's gonna be able to get angular here sooner. Like, I'd probably just...
Yeah.
I'd probably go Forest Haven angular right after this, but... Also, it depends on if you can grapple or not.
I'd say that is a pretty good decision. I see what Poke is doing. Poke is storing the platform chest and then clipping into BPR.
I agree. I think I still personally would want to go. I would probably just want to go FF here no matter what, but considering you're gonna have to do it at some point no matter what, but I think I can agree with this. Is he more comfortable with pot drop than he is with bomb push?
He is comfortable with pot drop.
Because I mean, I don't see the time it saves just doing bomb push here, but I guess it's a preference thing. Oh no, I believe you, trust me. Like, Poke has a lot of knowledge about really what tricks that you don't get a ton in this game, but I'm just very confused because it's a lot faster to pull out a bomb.
Yeah, it might just be
drop,
that he's currently more comfortable with pot drop.
Yeah. No, it makes sense, because it's a... Oh, of course, Bobby gets the... Oh, no, never mind. Walk back down. Okay, that's good. Because that is a very annoying thing for how I'm going to end up doing, is landing on those stairs and it won't move. I don't know if this is quicker for... Okay, there you go. That, yeah, the head going back is quicker. Poke did get it. That is good. We'll be seeing what BPR is here. Granted, I still do think that if you get grapple here, it's just grapple on FF is just faster than having to do the storage for anything, but...
Oh, talking about the grapple on FF.
Yeah. Yeah, grapple on Helmar container, that's very... You can see that. That's kind of like something you can see coming.
Yeah, new setting for this tournament, or like, not setting, but the boss heart containers now always have progression items.
Yes. I agree, Elf Mario. I don't... David, that's a you question, because I don't know pot drop storage at all.
I mean, pot drop, basically, you know, to gut storage is just like basically any other Terra storage. So once you get the Wind Waker dive and cancel it 3 frames before landing, you will see the B button without the Wind Waker overlay. In that regard, it's just like bomb push.
I will say very much like Poke getting second pick though here. That does help windfall stuff an amount. I wonder if Bobby's gonna... Oh yeah, because I guess you could... Oh yeah, no, because you already have deduced that Big Key's on... Big Key's vanilla. You checked everything else. Yeah, that's
Yep.
good. Okay.
So I did have to leave one chest available, which fortunately is was very easy since one chest was just wooden.
This is true. We'll see if that Picto comes back to hurt a little bit, because probably won't be too much of a difference, I feel, but...
No, I don't think so. Especially with since Bobby has grapple, and he doesn't need to do bomb push or the likes of that.
Yeah.
Okay, it's power bracelet, so also locked behind the leaf. So leaf was just locking everything.
Yeah,
which was to be expected, honestly.
I mean, still no bows, though. Let's see. My evil intention is first bow is Maze Chest, second bow is on Cyclos, the third one is on, like, I don't know, Ice Ring.
Ice Ring.
That's my evil thought for today.
Yeah. Oh, true. Poke has not dipped outset yet.
Yeah,
so
this is
far.
Poke's first outset dip.
At 38 minutes into the seed.
Bobby not being able to get any quick spins here. There you go. That works. Perfect.
Yep. That's go undefeated on Bobby's side and is now up 2 entire Well, not two entire dungeons. Basically, one dungeon and a boss. Spawn maze, ice boomerang on ice ring. Yeah,
I would love boomerang.
that'd be great.
I would love boomerang and ice ring. This would make me happy. And then you go sail to Angular, and then you have to deal with the Georgs as you're sailing down there. It's perfect. We will see our first yeet, which is very good. Oh, just a nice shard on Goma container, which is inconsequential, I would say. We have a yeet command, right? Do we not? Nope, we don't. Okay. Forget I said that.
Oh yeah, Poke is doing the leaf across.
Oh, interesting, yeah.
Is a bit faster than just rolling. Okay, nothing on Big Big.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I do think that it's better to go just FF immediately here. I agree a bit more with Bobby's route, but I think it's just because there's guaranteed something on Helma Heart Container.
Yeah.
And it's quick dungeon either way.
Yeah, on the one hand, it's just a really quick dungeon to complete, and you know there's a progression item on the heart container.
Yeah.
So for me, even more incentive to dip it early. Okay, it's Spikey on Small Island. Okay,
Oh,
that's the first bow.
Man, that's boring. That's boring. It's gonna be like gonna be lights on
I know,
Maze
but it
Chest.
was extremely unlikely anyway.
Ooh.
It could still be far nice.
Reroll the seed.
Not a true mayor seed.
Yep. That bow was very nice though.
Although you would have loved to have that earlier.
Yeah, it's definitely something you want to go for. Like, there's a part of me that would probably go Forest Haven before going Dragon Roost, just because I want to get it out of the way. But that's also the part of me that's just like, I want to get it done. And I say this with full respect. We have two very boring models today. Just two classic Toon Link models. No fun, you know, shaggy, which I'm not biased at all, obviously, but...
Definitely not. Okay,
No, it's
there's
fine,
our shot. So we're... Thought and a bow away from no mode. Or go mode.
Yep. Yeah. Literally go mode, which is crazy. Could be right here.
Honestly, I gotta say, depending on the route Bobby takes down and the item placements, I do see a sub 1 possible.
Oh no, 100%. It is possible in this, dude. No Minecraft link. Look at the visual
Bottle.
cues. Yeah, great bottle. You gotta love it.
Good arrow mail bottle.
Grandma. If we don't see Grandma here, I'm gonna riot. I'm just letting you know.
I mean, I know Bobby. Bobby hates Grandma.
Yeah, he probably won't. He probably won't go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, Poke will be... I think he was going to maybe go for doors. I think he just muscle memory getting storage on that rock. Yeah. Tag, he hates your goat. I'm just letting you know. No grandma love here. At least from one of these runners specifically. Also, shout out Cag running grandma. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so nothing on aerial mail, so there's still a chance for these Pictos to matter, but I think Bobby's gonna do them really soon anyways. Yeah, Bobby's probably going to go Bomb Island. Let's peek then. This game has a good design. If only they didn't rush it. How good of a game it could still be. Still great, but...
Yeah, imagine
back.
we would have gotten those fully fleshed out dungeons on Fire Mountain and Ice Ring. Well, I guess then Goron Mines wouldn't have existed in TP, because Goron Mines were based off of the scrap dungeon that was supposed to be in Fire Mountain.
Or we could have got the water walking boots. It was shown off in the GDQ showcase for Wind Waker. Which that was awesome, by the way. That was sick.
Yeah, during the aced any percent
yeah.
route.
Let's see how.
Okay, Molgera, show us that you're not worth it.
As per usual.
Roll.
Oh, it's very worth it. It's very worth it, thank you. I take everything I just said back.
Okay,
you know what?
And that's the last shot on Minenko. Okay.
Yeah. So, we're bow away from no.
Bow is now in Logic. In Maze. You have bow 2s on Maze chest, that does save quite a bit of time.
Go, wait, go, FF, please, thank you, okay. It's like FF is just so
After
worth
that
it right
long,
now.
at this point, you really just gotta do it.
Yeah. Like,
going FF, even if you, since you can Fugler at basically top speed, it doesn't hurt going there.
Yeah. You still get all these clears right after. So let's see, Bobby has to go Bird's Peak and... Okay, he is, yeah. Oh, he might have been pushing for that grapple, that is true.
Maybe to make use of the warp pods.
I still don't think it's worth, because there's just a high chance that it's going to be on.
It's never
on FF
worth
regardless.
it. On the one hand, because grapple could just still be in FF anyway, and second, you have the DRC warp on DRI.
And also, for me, it's just like, you're gonna get at least one item here regardless, even if it's just like a shard. That's still one closer to getting your go mode. Like,
yeah. In most cases, the red warps are not really worth it, in my opinion. There are a couple of seeds where are really nice.
the 20 million back and forth ET Wind Temple seeds. My hated.
Yeah, like in ET Wind Temple seeds, I can fully see why doing that, but like with dungeons like FF and DRC, it's better. It usually is just better not bothering with them too much. But that's just my opinion.
I definitely agree. And Bobby will be probably only a couple from, you know, you get the, I mean, if he goes straight from an echo, that'd be really funny. Because, like, realistically, it is faster to clear both, but, like, if you just get Minenko and immediately get the sword, you just go straight to Fire and Ice. I see Bobby probably doing cream right after. So then you just get that, and then all you have to do is just Poppy Vera after. Doesn't sound too bad. I don't think it's the correct play because you just do both Poppy Vera and Echo at the same time and it loses no time, but depends on how much of a gamble he wants to make here. Now, where shall he go? He's going Southern Fairy, so he's not going to get the sword right now. But he could get second bow here, which is very possible.
Yeah. Nice treasure shard 35.
Yep.
Don't know where that leads to. The one treasure shard where I do know where it leads to is treasure shard 1, because treasure shard 1 leads to private oasis.
Yep, you know more than me.
Why do I know that? Don't ask me, I don't know either. Some good old, very random Wind Waker knowledge.
Like we all do. Because we all have some weird, obscure knowledge. Okay. Alright. Thank you, Helma. Okay. Oh, there he goes, alright. Bye, Helma. I'll see you next time you feel like coming down. Yeah, you see, this game isn't broken at all. There's no bugs in this game. No glitches. Okay.
We already abuse a bunch of glitches. Okay,
No,
nothing
we
in
don't.
Encave.
That's just intended game design. Thank you. Okay, so
Bobby is going to Windfall now.
Yeah. As I say, it definitely seems to be the case that it's going to be boat 2 on Maze. Or boat 2 on MSC. Now that'd be spicy.
Yeah.
Please just go for Mineko. Yeah. Get the sword really quick. Skip Pompey and Vera. Easy. Who needs it? No, he's doing it anyways. Oh my god. I mean, okay.
Yeah, in that
Fair play.
In that case, it was technically slower to Minenko first.
Yeah. Not by a lot, it's like maybe a second or two, but you know.
Yeah.
Let's see if Poke makes
Still,
the
those
same.
tiny optimizations can matter in future races.
Yeah. 100%. I think this one won't just because of how late Poke went here, but...
Yeah.
It's the pause buffer bow strap.
Where's the pause buffer?
Right. I'm never going to try that in my life. There's not a single day where you'll see me try that.
Yeah.
Will Poke make the... Okay, Poke will make the correct decision to not do the key chest here, which is good.
Yeah, no.
do think only because Poke delayed FF so much he's decently behind, but it's not going to be a lot.
It's not because of delaying FF, honestly. At least not by much. Like, yes, Poke did lose some time on pot drop, but still a major amount of time that divides the two of them is just mainly due to Bobby's execution.
Yeah,
I would say.
I guess also Poke not getting bow yet, which I guess is the one thing that kind of hurts. Oh, yeah, Bobby preemptively changing it to nighttime. You know what he's doing the second he gets that maze bow. You know exactly where he's going. Also, he's gonna check this, which makes sense. I think that was wooden. I cannot tell in this transparent chest though.
No idea.
That was spiky? Alright, thank you, Kag. Go.
Okay.
I have no bias towards Kag. He was not my multi-world teammate. I want to see Maze chest be fire nice. Am I crazy to say that you should check Maze chest?
You're not crazy.
I think it just makes sense to check it.
There's still a decent... There is still, like, the possibility for a bottle or delivery bag on, on transparent chest.
Yeah, it's not guaranteed that that's gonna be the bow. It's very likely, I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna happen. But if you end up last locationing MSC because of that, I wonder. I guess also it's not too bad that Poke's delaying this because he probably wants to delay Forest Haven to do Ice Ring and Angular right after. So I see the vision. Well, we see Poke. I'm assuming Poke's probably gonna follow in the. Let's see. Will Poke follow Bobby?
He still needs to pick up his shot and the bow on Forest Haven.
So I think he's doing that.
After that, I could see it. Yeah. Oh yeah, and grabbing that mail, of course. Which in this case will just be wallet mail.
Bottle. This is a good seat to have two top runners play though, because you really get you get a lot of the nuances showing. Versus like I think beginner runners might have kind of a tougher time with this seat because of a lot of the weird routing decisions.
Yeah, that could be. Also, again, technically here, Bompo saves a second or two.
We're just not nerds like you, Dave. We don't need to save that much time. We like wasting 1 to 2 seconds waiting for the animation of Link turning back. I like wasting the time. It's more fun. There's the fire and ice.
Yep.
I mean, all I'm saying here is if it's Maze Chest, or if it's on MSC, It could be a really rough leave for Bobby. Because I don't really see much of a reason to skip MSC, but I mean, if it's nothing, it's not a problem. But if it ends up being your last bow, you could have been in go mode already and not even had to do any of this stuff. So
Yeah. It just has a way bigger upside than a downside
yeah, like yeah,
of checking MSC compared to not doing it.
yeah. I mean, you lose what, like a minute and a half if you do it and it's nothing. Maybe a minute even, but
I mean,
comparatively to
you can also
missing
just peek it.
yeah,
If it is spiky and it's nothing, then yeah. Around that time seems about right. If it is your lights though, or like if it's dead, then it loses you what? Not even 10 seconds?
yeah,
And if it's lights, it just saves you a shit ton of time.
yeah. Ooh, he cursed. Put it in the swear jar.
Oh no, whatever shall I do? It's CSR.
Oh no. What the fuck are we gonna do? Let's see.
Also,
I doubt
look
Bobby
at
will get
time.
burned. But...
Happy 1 hour, folks.
Oh,
Hope you
nice.
have enjoyed the race so far. Between our two runners, Bobby and Poke. Consider giving them a follow if you haven't already.
Oh,
That is lights on transparent shares, which puts Bobby in go mode. So that make the correct decision. In hindsight. And is on his way to finish now. But yeah. Hope we were entertaining so far. With my
still don't care much more time.
fellow co-com and restreamer Baking for Prezi. And also big shoutouts to our double tracker, Loda Chiamaka, pulling a lot of heavy lifting here.
The goat.
Absolutely. We're just here and talk silly stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
We don't actually do any like big work around here. We just kind of work. We work here. Loda is like the manager, I would say.
I guess so, yeah.
Actually, it's more like Trez is the boss. We're just kind of all employees here. Yeah. Loda runs this joint. I agree with that.
You sure
Bobby's
do.
gonna have a really good time here. Probably like a 105.
I would say between 105 and 106, probably.
You see, and Poke only lost like 10 seconds to not peeking that. I'm not gonna say nothing because it didn't really make a difference, but it very much could have made a difference.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm not the number 2 player in this tournament, so I'm not saying nothing. I'm not also the reigning SA champion, so.
That is true.
Nice. That top rope has been the bane of my existence for so long.
Yeah. I feel that.
Oh, good snipe.
Nice flick shot.
Yeah.
And so, at some point, Bobby will need to refill his magic. And understandably, does not go for grip shot.
Yeah, because magic is very important.
I feel that, Jonas.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I do.
The tail is so easy to hit.
Also sorry for the call out, but hey, look, Laz, no bait strats. Are you happy?
Yeah, he is, I would say, at this point in time, the best runner in the world. So, PG is very much, I would say, one of Bobby's strong suits. Which is like everything that Bobby does.
He
But,
does. He did put extensive practice into his high rules. Oh, seems like you missed it. Never gonna happen again.
Yep.
Surely.
Yep. Not once, not ever.
And into PG he goes.
No soup makes me sad. If he gets hit like 30 times, he could still die. And then he'd have to... Oh, wait. Okay, there you go, he's fine now. Oh, and again, it just does a little moonwalk just for the fans. No, this might... Oh, it did work, okay. And that is GG's to Bobby.
GG's.
Ending with a 106.25 on race time. That is pretty good.
Yeah.
That is in fact Bobby's personal
Very
best.
well played. At least on recorded races thus far.
Yeah, on
Or 3
ranked
at some
recorded
point.
races.
Yeah.
That's a very fast time. And Poke immediately get his lights. So Poke will be done in roughly 4.5, 5 minutes ish. Yeah, honestly, a very clean played seat by Bobby. I don't think there were any. Yeah, I wouldn't say any major mistakes. No, not too many. Routing mistakes. I would say, if any. But oh yeah, no. Honestly, Poke only being 4 minutes behind on a seed that he could have been a lot further behind. But
Yeah, that's true.
I'm such a sucker for going for double shots. I don't know if that's just me. But I used to do that snipe on the first Dark Knight up top. And now I've just been going exclusively for the double shot. Oh, okay.
That's
Okay, it already is now. I do appreciate Pokes waiting for the slow cycle, because it's, even if he misses, it's just safer. You don't use as many arrows and magic. I mean, arrows aren't as big of an issue as magic and Miniblins, because especially with no soup, it's very hard to conserve. And there's the rope again,
Yeah.
as usual. Hit a spin shot. Oh, I was hoping.
Nope. Sadly, no speed shot.
Okay. Not an amazing PG1, but it'll work. Especially at this time, I feel like, to me, I probably wouldn't have checked race time until right now, and then seeing Bobby done already, be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like, I did not expect anything less.
I've played with Poke a couple of times, especially in multi-world, and I know that he doesn't race time, especially for the end.
Yeah, I've been really trying to keep myself not looking at it until, like, I'm done with PG. Because Ganondorf itself is not a terribly annoying fight. Super not. But the PGs can be a big hurdle, especially if you're under that pressure of, oh, no one's finished it, I gotta go quicker, you know. I try to, like, I try to keep myself very even. Oh, we'll be getting Bobby in here for an interview, so I'll drag him in real quick. GG's, Bobby.
GG's.
GG. Congrats on the win.
Very sweet. Oh, the end. Wow. I was so scared. I was like, oh, better be it. Better not be Master Chamber or something. Yeah.
It's funny because we were talking about how you were not peeking Masters of Chamber at least.
Yeah, I was just full sending it transparent. Just.
Yeah.
I mean,
in the end, you got rewarded.
Yeah, when you're a big creeper to the end. You die on that hill.
Yep, true.
Yep. Even though it could have backfired quite a bit, I have to say.
Oh.
Since you would have just sacrificed like 10 seconds to peeking it.
That's 10
and
seconds,
at the worst case, if it was actually lights, you would have lost quite a bit more time than those 10 seconds.
Yeah. Well, just like gambling sometimes. So. But like, that's my
sometimes you just gotta gamble and get lucky.
Yeah.
It is part of rando after all.
Yeah, we will wait for Poke to be done before we talk more in depth about the seed. But overall, your thoughts of it, besides it being a pretty jetty seed overall?
You happy it's not ET for once?
Yeah. That and but like this was like a complete casino at the end. Like I like cool.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's also random. So.
Yep.
Yeah. I was just it was like my hookshot better not be my go move. So I was scared for that. As one thing. And then I was also scared for like Boomerang being on like Pompiadera, and then which I think it was, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was on Pompiadera.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, if you just delay kids and you just get tiptoed, then you can just get fire and ice, and you can get lights transparent. Yes, like, that's why I also rushed it. Like this was one reason.
Yeah.
The GG's to Poke as well, finishing with 1:13.28.
Yep.
Still a pretty good time. Poke will be in the Twitch chat, talking a little bit.
Yeah.
So we will have a mini interview. But yeah,
Interview
overall,
via text.
yeah. Overall, definitely one of the more calm seeds. Just one of those seeds that, if you end up going a different way than the game wants you to, it backfires pretty heavy, I would say. Maybe not the heaviest it could be, especially considering that these two runners are very, very good. So that does help a lot, where it doesn't lose too much time to take a different route than maybe what the game intends you to. But
If I'm Percy, that's not right. That's
That's
season
still
8.
from Season 8.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Remnants of the
yeah.
But
past.
like, huh?
Yeah, no, the title of First Seed belongs to someone else.
Yeah.
For now.
Call
Wasn't
him out
even
like
watching
that.
when you were doing PG3 without vape threads.
Yeah, I'm practicing without vape. Why not?
Okay. Just in case. That's fair.
Babe, do you know to turn down the...
Good
oh,
to
wait,
be
never mind, I
versatile.
got it. I think that'll turn down the music on interview.
Yeah.
Okay, it does.
Yeah,
Okay,
Bobby
good.
went FF quite significantly earlier than you did Poke. Basically, you were at Eastern Ferry at pretty much the exact point of time, after which he decided to go into FF. And thus got the grapple also significantly earlier.
Which, I mean, it didn't... I really don't think it lost much more time than I assumed it was going to. Not that it lost a lot of time to begin with, but you still ended up being relatively close on items by the time that Bobby was roughly in go mode. I think you were in... let's see.
Poke did pot drop storage. What?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, Poke did pot drop on Bomb Island platform to clip into PPR, since he didn't have grapple at that time.
Interesting.
It was very cool to watch, I will say.
Yeah, that's.
I'm not a-
It's a cool strat. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't do
doesn't
pump drop.
we don't get to see it much in Miniblins these days. It did have a bit more use in Season 8. But other than that, it is still a rather niche strat in most cases.
Yeah, it's...
I guess
it's
one thing I
that
was wondering,
No, go ahead. You're good.
one thing I was wondering, was there a special reason that you prefer pot drop over bomb push, Poke? I know that a couple runners have the preference on bomb push and the likes.
Me.
Yeah.
I just prefer because it's just a little bit, like, I'm more comfortable with the timing, but... Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Plus, I mean, if you get so
Okay,
comfortable
I
with
see.
it, it's... I don't think it really loses any time. You get a first try equally, so...
I was also scared for Windfall being banned, by the way. Like, I was
Yeah,
like,
Windfall
here we go.
was really barren at the start.
Yeah. I was like, cool, got nothing.
Yeah, funnily enough, both of you did Pictoless LDC on your first
Yeah.
Windfall tip.
Makes sense with like the little items we had. Like the beginning of
Yeah,
the
that's
seed
true.
was like nothing at all. And then
Yeah,
you go into
the start was just
DSC and you get
extremely
everything.
dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like once you get that leaf on Salvage Core and go into DRC, you just get bombarded with items, hammer, bombs, just a whole FF package deluxe. And that just really opened up the seat.
Yeah.
I think
let's
that's
see.
everything
Yeah,
I
was
have
gonna
to
say,
say.
I'm not any more questions. It wasn't like a super scary seed or anything. Well, it was a scary seed, but I guess there wasn't a lot of crazy
It was
routing
really
issues.
scary at the end.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that error location could have been anywhere in Overworld. Would have lost you so much time if you didn't. It ended up being on MSC.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I just hate MSC after the calls. So.
you never get punished though. That's the thing.
Well, I got punished in calls, like in these things.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Qual. Yeah, Qual 2, I think as well.
Yeah, Qual 2 was. Yeah, there was also something on MSC.
Yeah, with
But
another sword on MSC.
Mostly async free. I got like punished to the absolute max.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Even though it didn't even count, but like, yeah, it still feels bad to like, get punished by that.
Crazy to me that you got punished by that and you were still not even a minute behind me. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I went there very quick to get those lights. I went very, very quick.
Yeah, I think I
And
left
still...
like Touch G at like 58 minutes or something. And I was one from goal. So I had like the perfect route until that point. And then I just full cleared overworld, didn't check MSC. And yeah. It was not fun. Also,
Okay.
Qual 1, yeah, Miniblins this season is just, I don't know. I don't know what's with the random. Honestly.
They've been getting some spicy seeds. Especially the quals were very, very
the quals
spicy.
are just something else.
Yeah. Alright, well I think, David, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Right. Well, we will go ahead and head out of here. We'll be rating Jimmy Bates. They're playing Wind Waker Rando right now. We know that. Awesome. We know that game. Pretty cool. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, shout out to our lovely double tracker, Lota. Our two runners. Does it work? Oh, it works with Capital too. Bobby and Poke. Both honestly amazing runners. Like, please go watch them if they're playing at any point. They're always going to be a joy to watch. And thank you to my co-commentator David for helping me out and joining me on this fun little commentary thing. So,
Well, also thank you, Becken, for joining me in on this and also covering the restream.
yeah, you did like half the work too. So, all right. Well, with that, we'll be heading out, guys. So, thank you so much for watching. And I think there might be a match tomorrow? Question mark. Not 100% positive
Yeah,
on that.
we'll have to see.
But we have at least a couple volunteers for it, so we'll see how it goes. Might be a match with me, might not, we'll see. You know, it totally isn't my match, so, you know. But anyways, we'll see if we get that or not, so anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Until next time. Bye.